Welcome back to another episode of my trading vlog, where most of the views come from returning subscribers. If that's you, I'd appreciate you hitting the like. If not, consider subscribing. I'm going to hit SPY, the dollar, and gold really quickly, and then hit AMC Ape and GameStop. I'm going to keep this really short because I want to get to my next video, which is going to be more important. I have a lot of updates to do. I'm going to be announcing some new stuff. It's going to be great. So let's talk about SPY. I've been following a leading diagonal triangle in corrective wave position A, and I'm supposing that we are actually finding ourselves in the correction of that pattern, which actually could be an extension. So A may be coming to an end down here as we form this triple or quadruple bearish divergence through here. And I say this a lot, when you get these divergences breaking, we tend to set a significant higher low when that breaks, and this could very well be that point. Just depends how you want to draw that divergence. Personally, I feel like we're ready for a corrective bounce heading higher, and we could go as high as 452. Short near-term forecast would be corrective cycle up, and then longer term forecast is motive cycle down. So looking for A, B, and C here. Of course, I don't like B wave. Oh, I've already got one labeled up there. B wave is for bitch wave. Moving into the dollar. On the hourly time frame, you can see I have a leading diagonal triangle here labeled in wave 1 because I'm speculating that we're going to actually get a motive wave pushing higher out and above this downtrend to hit this extension at 106.84. But for the time being, perhaps it might be better for me to change this to an A wave, which is what it probably is because it looks like we have a horizontal triangle in the first corrective cycle of this pattern. So I'm going to call this wave B. And this gets confusing now because I've got a bunch of A, B, and C waves out through here. Don't worry about it. All I got to do is turn this thing up 1 degree and suddenly it makes sense, all right? There you go. And then likewise here, I can do the same thing and it's kosher. There we go. Nice. This means that I'll be targeting 104.89. We've already gotten above the 102.779 bullish continuation level, looking for a back test. Probably going to come back down somewhere. Maybe we could even come back down into the pattern, really, before we break out higher. But this is a good sign that we're going to be heading for that target in short order. I'm bullish on the dollar, supposing that the low we recently saw was a part of a wave B. Edward recently shared some analysis with me from, oh, what's his name? I just had his channel pulled up here. Jim Welsh. Yeah, Jim Welsh. And maybe I'll pull up what that video is here. I'll leave a link in the description. But this was a great video. I really enjoyed it. They showed this as a horizontal triangle going through here, and that analysis works on the daily time frame. But personally, I want to call it wave B and looking for a motive wave push up. Either way, Jim Welsh and myself were both targeting 105 in the near future, it seems. It's going to be bearish on equities. Probably going to grind sideways here for a little bit while SPY goes through its corrective upcycle before the next leg down, in which case the dollar will take off. I believe those two things will correlate. But what does that mean for gold? Well, if you've listened to my channel, you know I'm always long-term bullish on gold. That's not actually gold. Here's gold, gold futures. We'll go into the daily time frame here. I've got a lot of, this is my biggest chart that I got. And so these levels are, they're very conservative. If you break one, you're likely to go to the other. And you can see that we broke through 1940, reached 2055, coming back down to 1940, found support. Now we're spinning here. This could easily be an initial impulse correction, and we're getting ready for the next surge higher. But for the meantime, I'm going to be looking for the price to be moving down as the dollar finds strength. And we could come all the way back down, even to, I mean, I don't want to say 1600. Probably, geez, even 1800 seems too low. But we've broken the uptrend that we started last year. See this? That uptrend's broken. We're now in this downtrend. And we could be easily moving through a channel through here, right? So I'm going to be following this channel and see what happens. We do have a level of horizontal support and resistance. If we can hold that level, then guess what? We're actually holding an inverted head and shoulder pattern through here, right? Where this would be probably a motive wave through here and then a corrective wave. And this would have to be an extension of that correction. It doesn't really work that well, does it? It really doesn't. So I'd be kind of wary to call this an inverted head and shoulder pattern. Rather, I would be looking for a triangle, I think, because it looks like we have waves of 3 between opposing trendline touches. And that would actually make sense, that the dollar strengthens, and that puts gold into some sort of corrective cycle. Maybe even something like this, right? And this would give us till about October before we see gold break out higher, and I expect that by then we'll be seeing the weakness in SPY and strength, or and the dollar, right? So corrective cycle in SPY and the dollar, while gold grinds sideways, and then as everything lines up, we see everything give it once, and we get this big tremendous event probably in October. Okay, that's what I have there. And I said I was going to go over AMC and Ape too, right? So AMC is, of course, doing crazy things. On the daily chart, you can't see it, but if I turn on the hourly time frame, this is ridiculous. Like, honestly, it's not even like I want to really do any forecasting here with all of the different news around the lawsuit going on, and I've got too many chart drawings, as you can see. I was expecting a push down, though, if we broke below bearish continuation at 496. I thought we'd grind sideways here for a while. We did. But nope, that news sent the price soaring downward. And we're reaching some targets I've had on the board for a while. Towards 356 and 348. You can see those on the far left of your screen. And when I do the Fibonacci extension tool based on the high of that last run and the low of this corrective cycle applied to the high of the corrective cycle, we get a target at 327. Price is likely to get there, I believe. Let's go to Ape. Of course, Ape rallied on that same news. This is ridiculous. Like, honestly, just wow. I'm not trading this one. Nope. Not trading GameStop either. We're finding downside through here. We passed bearish continuation at 2216, passed bearish continuation at 2082, and now we're reaching targets at the 161.8 extension at 1975. We're looking for the end of a motive wave C through here. Again, I believe that the meme stocks are going to be moving through tall, sideways trading ranges for an extended period of time, and GameStop is starting to show this perfectly, and I think AMC is as well. That's what I have for this video. Watch the next video. I have a lot of important updates I'm talking about, so be sure to watch it. Catch you later. Happy trading.